Today we are looking at the reflection for Holy and Great Tuesday from the Synaxarion of the Lenten Triodion and Pentecostarion. On Holy and Great Tuesday we commemorate the parable of the 10 virgins because the Lord related this parable to his disciples as he was going toward Jerusalem to his holy passion. This is also a parable that applied to the Jews. He told the parable of the 10 virgins to call attention to almsgiving, at the same time teaching that every man must be ready before the end comes. He had spoken many times to them about virginity and eunuchs. Virginity is held in great honor because it is indeed a great thing. Yet lest anyone, while practicing this one virtue, neglect the others, and particularly love, by which the lamp of virginity is given light, he will be put to shame by the Lord. The Holy Gospel introduces this parable, calling the 5 virgins wise, because they represent readiness to practice both love and virginity. And the 5 of them foolish because, though they had virginity, they did not have love commensurate with it. They are foolish, therefore, because they practiced a great virtue, yet neglected one that is easier, and were reckoned as being no better than harlots. The latter were defeated by bodily pleasures, whereas the former by possessions. As the night of the present life was going by, all the virgins fell asleep, that is, they died. For death is called asleep. While they were sleeping, a cry rang out into the middle of the night, "Behold, the bridegroom is coming, go out to meet him." Those who had their oil ready and lamps trimmed went inside to the bridegroom when the doors were open. Earlier, the others who had insufficient oil after their sleep had asked the first for oil. The wise virgins wished to give them some, but could not. Before they went inside, they replied, "No, lest there should not be enough for us and you, but go rather to those who sell and buy for yourselves." While they went to buy, the bridegroom came, and those who were ready went in with him to the wedding, and the door was shut. The foolish virgins knocked on the door and called out, "Lord, Lord, open to us." But the Lord himself uttered the terrible reply, "Assuredly I say to you, I do not know you. For how can you see the bridegroom if you lack the dowry of mercy?" On account of this depiction, the parable of the 10 virgins was given its place here by our God-bearing fathers, to teach us always to be watchful and ready to meet the true bridegroom with good works, especially almsgiving, because the day and hour of the end are unknown to us. Therefore, it is made quite clear that after death, correction of mistakes and wicked acts shall be impossible. A teaching which is also found in the parable of the rich man and Lazarus the beggar. In the same way, we are taught by the all-comely Joseph to practice chastity and by the fig tree to produce spiritual fruit at all times. He who practices one virtue, and a great one indeed, but neglects the others, especially love, does not enter into the eternal life with the Christ, but is turned back and is put to shame. There is nothing sadder and more shameful than to see virginity set at naught by possessions.